Hi. So I've had the bike for a few weeks now. I've been commuting to work with it daily. So I thought I would do a little review, a little riding review today. Before that, a quick update on the bike. Um, BMW recently did a recall for a bolt in the horn assembly, and that bolt needed to be replaced. I think they were coming loose and causing damage or potential crashes. Accidents. So I took the bike in to get that fixed. And if you have this bike, I recommend you do the same thing. Just take it in, get it fixed under warranty. It's a recall after all, it's free. And it's a pretty quick fix. While I was there, I also asked them to remove the back stand because I never use it. And as you can see, if we look down here, you can see that it's been removed. Right, this is where the back stand was before, and it's completely gone now. I only use the side stand for this bike, and yeah, it's enough. You don't really need the back stand unless you put a lot of gear in a back box or something. So the reason I did it is because it's just dead weight. And it's not much weight. It's maybe 2 to 3 kilos of weight, but it's still 2 to 3 kilos, and for a bike that does make a difference. So like I said, it was just dead weight, and since removing it I have noticed a slight difference. Cat's watching me. Hello, cat. And for a bike, it does make a difference. The power to weight ratio is important. The lighter the bike, the better it performs, the better the range will be. So the more weight you can drop, the better. Having said that, I don't think there's much else you can do for this bike to drop weight. I suppose you could replace parts of the fairing with carbon fiber, but I think carbon fiber and plastic is just a few grams difference between them. It's not really that much difference. I suppose you could still do that though if you wanted to. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, that's pretty much all you can do with this bike. Of course, you could improve the performance by increasing the power of the bike with software, because it's an electric motor, and I'm sure it's controlled by software, and I'm sure there's has to be a way to tune this motor and increase the power output and the torque output of the bike. Anyway, the other things I did is some ceramic coating. I bought a bottle of liquid ceramic coating, which I applied after cleaning the bike, and it does make the bike shine. Now, if you can see it, there's no residue left over or anything like that. It just looks very shiny and clean now. I put it on the plastic too. You can see there's a little space here that I missed, so you can kind of see the difference between them. It helps to protect against scratches and against ultraviolet radiation from the sun, the UV. So yeah, anything like that helps out. Let's see, what else did I do? Yeah, I also added this bar here attached to the mirrors. Yeah, this bike does have a bar, a handlebar, but it's hidden under this plastic fairing here, so you can't see it. You can kind of see it if you look through here, but basically you end up having to attach things like this, so you can attach your phone or a camera or anything like that. You could probably put another one here. And you kind of do need these things these days, because everybody attaches at least a phone to their bike, So in the future, it would be nice if BMW maybe added an option to put something across here. Yeah, I think it's possible. Yeah, that's about it. Ceramic coating, a bar, and removing the back stand. So today, I am going out to meet a friend of mine, Nick from Canada, who has also been living in Japan for a long time like me. He's a biker. He has a Ducati and a Vespa. And yeah, that Vespa of his is also a rare bike in Japan. Today we're going to BMW so he can test ride this bike because he's curious about electric bikes. I offered him to test ride mine, but he said no because it's a new bike and he doesn't want to risk anything happening to it. So instead I called BMW and asked them if we could take out the test bike they have, you know, the bike that everyone can take out. And they said sure, and they got it ready for us today, and we're going to go pick it up and go for a little ride, and I'll probably record that today and get Nick's impressions on it. Like I said, he's actually very anti-EV and anti-electric cars and bikes. He doesn't really like electrics, and but he's interested in trying it out because he wants to see what it's like. So maybe riding this today will sway him and towards electrics in the future. And you know, after all, the world is heading in that direction, and he may not have a choice in the future. So you know, if he tests ride a good bike like this, it might sway him, and it might get him to look at these cars and bikes differently. I also need to take him out on the i3 one day so he can see what that's like. He's never been in an electric car, or he's never been on an electric bike either. Yeah, so I'm heading out there now to meet him. And then we're going to ride to BMW and take the CE04 out for a ride. That's why I'm charging. Yeah, I plugged it in this morning, and just for like an hour. And yeah, the range is already back up to like 100, which is good. So yeah, already 100%. Yeah, so I think this morning when I plugged it in, I had like 50%, just over 50, and in 1 hour it's already back up to 100. So yeah, that's it.